continues. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, we welcome you to our 9th COIE Christmas party. Our sincere thanks and appreciation to all of you for choosing to spend your evening with us. The Cordillera Organization of the Inland Empire, or COIE, is humbled and proud to present to you a sequel to Gatan and Bangan's story. Tonight's main presentation will feature Igorot dances and music reminiscent of our native homeland. Performers will be wearing Igorot ethnic attire from the different Igorot tribes. Igorot, by the way, is an old Spanish term for people from the mountains, mostly on the Cordillera mountain ranges. The story of Gatan and Bangan takes on a new plot as they journeyed on after their celebrated union, which drew not only their families together, but the members of their tribes to a life of peace and quiet. The couple settled to a comfortable routine as they found their rhythm as a married couple and more so as partners. They each had a role to play, contemplating their strengths, filling the gap, and bringing out the best in each other. Gatan proved himself adept in hunting. He was sought after the villagers to lead them to hunting trips. They had confidence that with Gatan as leader, they would all come home with a bountiful hunt. Bangan, on the other hand, filled her days with household chores, weaving, as well as helping other women in their village. She was one of the best weavers of her days and amazingly produced some of the finest products. Tribe members from the other villages would even travel to purchase her finished woven pieces. Bangan displayed benevolence by sharing her knowledge and skills with the other women and teaching them to master their craft. It was such a glorious, happy time. The following presentation will feature Salidumay, as sung by Grace Nono. Salidumay is a lullaby, chant among the natives of the Cordillera from the northern Philippines. Grace Nono is a Filipino singer known for her musical style based on traditional Filipino rhythms. weeks into months, months into years, and though life for the couple was good, it was not complete. They were childless. Bangan yearned for little girls whose stream of chatter shall fill their house, and Gatan wanted little boys to run around and do mischievous pranks. This dream of theirs remained elusive. Longing turned into lonely days of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. The next dance is a Do-Re-Mi dance. It was created by the people of Kalinga. It is part of the way they play the gongs, which is Do-Re-Mi style. They tend to make their gangsas sing with lyrics. morning, after a successful day in the mountains, Gatan came home, excited to show his wife, Bangan, his hunting exploits. But his jubilance faded when he found Bangan quietly weeping in a corner. Bangan was very sad about her inability to conceive, and no amount of comforting from Gatan could cheer her up. Gatan then realized it was time to seek counsel from his elders. So, very early the next day, he set out to talk to Bangan's father, Ama Yawan, who shared wise and sound words that gave Gatan a fresh dose of hope and inspiration to believe that the best is yet to come. Listen.
My dear Gatan, you have proven yourself to be a worthy husband of Bangan. You are hardworking and have the heart, the making of a leader. One day, you will take your place in leading this tribe. But the days are still early, my son, and you have much more to learn. Kaya, tulungan sa penta, tsadalan taon nata. Sakit ng kitang mo, tataksan ko eh. Pantay per me. You know, son, remember, there are desires of our heart that we do not receive at our own bidding. We just don't have the power to make it happen. But there's one thing we can do. We have to trust the heavens to open its doors and grant us the desires of our heart. We have to keep our faith, my son, keep our faith to the one that can make or work miracles. We need a grateful heart, ever thankful for the gift of life. Sakit kasi nakita. Tulungan sa akin. Forward pass naman tayo per minute, stationary. Nice na. You know, my son, if you have a grateful spirit, then the giver of life will entrust you with more children to raise just like you, hardworking, and have the heart to lead others. Take comfort of these words, my son. Take comfort of these words. And never forget to look up to the skies for an outpouring of blessings. Siya na nang ataktsig no sa akin mo. Siya na nang kanakansik anak ko ay Gatan. Nan apo Diyos nan magtulong kansik is nan amin ay ang nem. Yan ang desisyon mo. Kasi yan na anak it mawat ay tumatlaan. At pasang mo sa akin talay sakit ng kitang ko.
Titiwasa, Amayawan. By the way, the last words he said, take comfort, my son, from my words, and look up to the sky for now an outpouring of blessings. Meanwhile, we have the An-Aniit dance an Aninit dance from the Mountain Province region. This is a dance of the Anitos, or the foreign spirits. Legend has it that a group of Ifontok warriors came to a clearing in the forest and spied a small village of Anitos in celebration. The It is the dance and the music those warriors saw and heard. This is it. Filled with inspiration, Gatan headed home and shared his joy with Bangan. She also was infused with the wonders of hope. They pledged to remain thankful and continued to live their days helping each other. Gatan and Bangan affirmed their vow to stand side by side no matter the circumstances, good or bad, in sickness or in health. even in times of lack of abundance, they would always have each other. But alas, come one Christmas evening, here in Tukwit Canyon, their prayers were heard by the heavens, by Kabunyan, the Supreme God. Bangan became pregnant. She was not barren after all. Triumphant and joyful, Gatan and Bangan went to their elders and shared the good news. Soon then, their whole village heard this most enough tribes. The wonderful event in the couple's life. The news spread far and wide, and not long enough, tribes from other villages came to rejoice and celebrate with Gatan and Bangan. They came with their dances and music. Gatan and Bangan's village will jumpstart the celebration by performing Tadok. This presentation is a product of our youth's creative spirit. They have made a few minor tweaks to the Tadok, which is a general festival dance of the Kalinga people. It is played and danced by everyone, young and old, at every grand gathering. The Tadok. celebration continues. Dances, days, dances, nights. The first nearby tribe will showcase Patong. The Patong is a Bontok war dance performed to steer the courage and strength of headhunters and warriors preparing to attack their enemies. This dance is also performed as a rain dance in central Bontok to ask the god Lumawig to send down the rain. Moves with a fast pacing and raising of feet in opposite directions. The music players are in the kneeling position. The boogie. That was the boogie. And of course, how could the mountain celebrate without the takik? Hence, the couples performed the takik. Takik is a Thanksgiving dance from the mountain province. The takik has evolved and is now primarily done during weddings to give thanks to Kabunyan, or the supreme god, for the couple's union and to ask for more blessings of children. Now the takik. And celebration continues with the arrival of another tribe who shall dance the Bendian. Bendian dance is a ritualistic dance, specifically of the Ibaloid tribe of Benguet. It was originally performed after a successful head hunting trip. Today, though, the Bendian is viewed as dance of celebration, of which the dance circular movements speak of unity and harmony. Here's the Bendian dance till you tire. The Bendian dance. The happy couple soon realized that the Supreme One has given them the best Christmas gift ever here in Tukwid Canyon. They were ecstatic with the thought and finally having a child. The coming together of their tribe and others made it more so special. Gatan and Bangan felt overwhelming happiness from the sincere greetings they received from everyone. Recalling their Ama's words, they shared to the crowd one important insight, that one should endeavor to have a Christmas heart, a giving heart despite hardships and challenges. Thou shalt also keep the eagerness in their lives, living simple and meaningful, taking time to pause, celebrate and offer thank you for all blessings. To cement this historic moment of their lives, Gatan and Bangan invited their people to take pictures with them.